in the previous class we have studied already landforms of the earth, about mountains, about plateaus, deserts, plains. Today we will discuss about valleys, deltas, islands and peninsulas. Let's discuss. See here. Valleys. What do you mean by valleys? Valleys are low-lying areas or low-lying regions between two mountains and hills. Valleys are low-lying areas or mountains between two mountains and hills. Mountains and hills. Next, valleys are low-lying areas or regions between two mountains and hills. When the river flows from a mountain, for example, when a river flows from a mountain, when a river flows down or from mountain, when a river flows down from a mountain, it wears and rocks out where making it way. When a river flows down from a mountain, it wears out rocks, making its way. Next, in valleys, two shaped of valleys. One is U-shaped valleys, another one is V-shaped valleys. For example, Lori Valley in France and Kashmir Valley in India. These are the important examples of valleys. Lori Valley in France and Kashmir Valley in India. These are the famous valleys of the world. Next, discuss deltas. What do you mean by deltas, children? Deltas are formed when rivers are about. Deltas are formed when rivers are about to flow into oceans or seas. I will show one example. See here. Just now I told U-shaped valley and V-shaped valley. Have you observed? This is U-shaped valley. This is V-shaped valley. Is it? It is looking like a V. This is looking like a U. These are the two famous examples. Lori Valley in France, Kashmir Valley in India. Both are the important and famous examples of or famous valleys of the world. Next, deltas. I will show one example. See here. Have you observed? Deltas are formed when rivers are about to, see here, about to into oceans or seas. Oceans or seas. When deltas are formed when rivers are about to flow into oceans or seas. Flow into oceans or seas. The rivers, while flowing rivers, these rivers while flowing rivers carries sediments. So when it reaches near to sea or oceans, and it also divides so many tributaries. While flowing the river, it carries sediments as well as it also divides the several tributaries, several distributaries forming a triangular landform. And delta is looking like a triangular shape. Delta is looking like a triangular shape, like Greek letter. Like a Greek letter. It's look like the Greek letter. See here. It's look like the Greek letter. And Ganga and Brahmaputra delta. Ganga and Brahmaputra delta is the largest delta in the world. Ganga and Brahmaputra delta is the largest delta in the world. The river deposits sediments in a delta before flowing into sea or ocean. Next we will discuss islands. What do you mean by islands, children? What do you mean by islands? We will discuss a land which is surrounded by water. A land which is surrounded by water on all sides. See here. A land which is surrounded by water on all sides. See here. This is called island. Okay. A land which is surrounded by water on all sides is known as islands. Next, for example, Australia is an island continent. Australia is an island continent. And one more thing, a group of islands is called archipelago. A group of islands is called archipelago. For archipelago, one example is Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep Islands in India. This is the famous group of islands, or you can take it as a archipelago. The Lakshadweep Islands in India. The Lakshadweep Islands in India. Apart from India, it is an example of archipelago. And there can be these islands located in oceans or seas or big rivers also. Next, we will discuss peninsula. What do you mean by peninsula? I will show one thing. A piece of land which is surrounded by water or water bodies on three sides. See here. A piece of land which is surrounded by water bodies on three sides. That is called peninsula. India is also one peninsular country. Why, children? Why India is called as peninsula country? Why? Because India is also surrounded by on three sides of water bodies. On one side, land. A southern tip of India is a peninsula as it is surrounded by three water bodies. What are the three water bodies surrounded by India? Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean. See, a piece of land is surrounded by water on three sides. That is called peninsula, and it is connected to land on one side. Three sides of water, land on one side. Next, India is covered by three sides water bodies that are Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. Okay children, thank you.